My name's Andy, and for the next 6 weeks I'm going to be backpacking around Southeast Asia. I'll be starting my journey in Bangkok, where I'll have a week alone to explore the city. It's just awesome. Then I'll be joining a G-Adventures tour and we'll explore the rest of Thailand, Malaysia and Singapore, covering a distance of around 3,000 kilometres. So if you want to know what it's like to go backpacking in Southeast Asia, don't go anywhere. There's going to be temples, there's going to be beaches, there's going to be jungles and epic cities.
What's up guys, welcome to Bangkok. So here's the plan. I've got a week here in Bangkok to explore the city and have a look around, and then I'll be joining my second G-Adventures tour and we'll be exploring the rest of Thailand, Malaysia and Singapore. It's going to be epic. So the idea is to show you guys what it's like to go backpacking in this part of the world. So if you're interested in doing a Southeast Asia trip, stay tuned. So I got up early this morning because I wanted to come and check out Lumpini Park, which is like Central Park. Picked a bit of a bad morning because as soon as I left it started pissing it down, but it's pretty nice. Let's go and explore.
Bangkok, Thailand's capital, is the most visited city in the world and it's home to over 8.2 million people. There's so much to experience here, it can be hard to know where to start. So I spent my first day just walking around and getting a feel for the city.
I was just taking a few pictures of the city from inside the park and this big ass lizard just came out of the water. Little ankle biter. I think it's a water monitor.
First thing, I'm going to put my camera away and start filming on my phone because I do not want to damage this.
Well, it finally stopped raining.
After a very damp morning exploring the park, I decided to go and check out the Golden Buddha Temple, which can be found in Chinatown and is home to one of the world's largest seated Buddhas, weighing a whopping 5.5 tons of solid gold. The Golden Buddha was found when someone accidentally dropped a statue. The plaster broke from the statue, only to reveal the Buddha inside. It was said that it was covered in plaster to hide the valuable icon from thieves and looters. been awesome. I really feel like I've dipped my toe into Thai culture. I've seen some active temples, I've seen monks, and I've even seen some wildlife, and it's only my first day.
The next morning, I decided to head out of the city and caught a train to the ancient kingdom of AYUTTHAYA.
Good morning world. So today I've come to AYUTTHAYA, which is about 2 hours outside Bangkok. My reason for coming here is this behind me. It's got little temples scattered all around. So AYUTTHAYA used to be the capital of Thailand, but at some point in history it got invaded by the Burmese, and so far that's all I know. But I'm going to have a walk around and explore, see if I can learn some more. Cue voiceover.
The Kingdom of AYUTTHAYA was in fact the old capital of Thailand and is now enlisted as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. In the 16th century, it was said to be one of the biggest and wealthiest cities in the East.
So you know the trick with filmmaking is to try and make it like there's nobody else here. Let me show you what I'm dealing with here. It's like a playground. Yeah, tourists everywhere, as usual.
As most of AYUTTHAYA's records were destroyed by the invasion of the Burmese, much knowledge about AYUTTHAYA's history was gained from the accounts and maps of foreigners.
I do feel a little bit like I'm in a Van Damme movie.
ตำรวจเห็นไหมครับท่านยืนตากแดดอำนวยการจราจรเพื่ออะไรครับเพื่อพวกเรา
ตอนนี้ก็มีบทกลอนว่าอย่างนี้นะคะ
If there's anybody out there watching this video, don't ride elephants. It's not good for them. More people riding elephants. It's nice to see an elephant, but they shouldn't be ridden. It pisses me off. It's just people with a lack of respect for the animal. It really pisses me off.
Now, before we continue, I'd just like to clear something up. More than 3,000 elephants, including babies, are held captive in tourist attraction parks across Asia. The animals are beaten into submission when young, and then forced to let travellers take rides on their backs so they can get their perfect Instagram photo. Now, don't get me wrong, I do realise that elephants have been rode for centuries, helping local communities carry cargo around the continent. But it's 2019 people, we're far more advanced, and these days we should know better.
So if you're in Bangkok and you want to come here but you're not sure how, it's pretty straightforward really. You just go to Bangkok's main train station, get a ticket to AYUTTHAYA, and it's about a 2-hour journey, but it's a nice journey. And then when you get here, you've got an option. You can either rent a bike or you can hire a tuk-tuk for the day to take you around all 6, I think, of the temples. Good morning guys, it's currently 6:30 AM Bangkok time. I met the group that I'm going to be travelling with last night. They seem pretty awesome. So we've got one more day in Bangkok before leaving on the overnight train to Chiang Mai.
About to leave, already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it.
After meeting the group that I was going to be spending the next few weeks with, we decided to go out and visit a few more of Bangkok's temples and the world famous floating markets before heading out in the evening to check out the local nightlife.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight you will experience the music, the song, the dance, the laughter that has enthralled and entertained millions from across the world. Sit back, relax. You are about to experience one of the greatest shows on earth.
Right, so I've had to step outside because I literally can't believe what I'm seeing right now. This is insane. Honestly, that is the strangest thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't think I'll ever get a boner again.
Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche, we're on the run, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow, we can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, died with my own doubts. Be free.
You got Miranda?
Adventure of the year.
Good morning guys. So last night we met a few new members of the group that are joining us for the rest of the trip, and we went to Koh San Road, which is like the main backpacker spot in Bangkok. As you can probably hear from the sound of my voice, I feel like shit today, and Bangkok can kiss my ass. That evening, we boarded our very first overnight train that was going to take us to our next destination, Chiang Mai. So this morning we arrived in Chiang Mai after a quite surprisingly comfortable 12-hour overnight train. We basically got here and the group split up. some guys went to do the zip lining, but me and a couple of other guys decided to just explore around the city. So we saw a few nice temples and stuff. And tonight we're going to see the night markets. But our main reason for coming here is that in the morning we are going trekking in the northern jungles of Thailand to meet some of the local tribes, which I'm super excited about, and I can't wait to meet them.
Chiang Mai lies in a valley surrounded by mountains. Doi In Thanon, Thailand's highest peak, is located in the Chiang Mai province and is actually part of the Himalayas. It has 50 national parks, 50 elephant sanctuaries, and is home to at least 10 different hill tribes, and over the next couple of days we'll be trekking through the jungles to go and meet them. Chiang Mai is a city found in northern Thailand, and we spent the day exploring a few of its temples. There are over 300 temples here, and most of them are dating between the 13th and 18th centuries. The most famous one being Doi Su Thep, which is perched high up in the mountains overlooking the city.
This is like the busiest place I've ever been.
Our time in Chiang Mai was short, but we had one more stop to make before we embarked on our 3-day adventure into the jungle.
So the whole idea of the jungle trekking and meeting the tribes is that it's actually a way of giving to the local communities. There's not many tour groups that do it, but it's a place where like tourists don't normally venture. That afternoon, we started our trek through the jungle. We were going to be spending the next few days hiking from village to village, where we'll meet and live with some of Thailand's hill tribes to get a better understanding of life in this rarely visited part of the country. Just hiking through the jungle.
One of us.
I woke up with some pretty cool places in my time, but this is just ridiculous. Next time, our trek through the jungle continues. We head to Chao Phraya National Park, go island hopping and cross the border into Malaysia. It's official, I'm lost in the jungle.